Facebook doesn't exactly have a stellar reputation lately. Despite that, it still has over 2 billion users with around 300 million people who use Messenger on a daily basis. Those are the people that Facebook is targeting with its first ever line of consumer hardware, Portal and Portal Plus. They are essentially smart displays with video chat, via Facebook Messenger, of course, as the focus. The attraction here is that both have smart camera algorithms that follow you around the room as you're talking. It's not a bad idea, and there are plenty of other useful features here as well, like Alexa integration, for example. The question is whether or not you trust Facebook enough to have it in your home. The idea behind the Portal and Portal Plus is to make video chat easier than using a phone or tablet. No longer do you have to hold the phone all the time or have people crowd around a tiny display. With Portal, video chat is hands-free, and a large screen means you get to see the whole family. Both Portals have a 12-megapixel camera. The regular Portal has a 10-inch screen and looks similar to an Echo Show, except it's white and the speakers are underneath the display. The Portal Plus, on the other hand, is very unusual looking with a large 15.6-inch display that can rotate from landscape to portrait mode and vice versa. Both displays look fairly sharp and colorful. The smaller Portal has a 1280 by 900 resolution, while the bigger Portal Plus has a 1920 by 1080 resolution. The Portal Plus obviously takes up way more room, which I found to be a little overwhelming. Personally, I don't think it looks very attractive. It doesn't look very discreet at all. In fact, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Based on sheer design alone, I would certainly pick the Portal over the Portal Plus. Other smart displays like Amazon's Echo Show have video chat too, so the concept isn't entirely new. However, Portal's big advantage is that it uses Messenger, which has hundreds of millions of users. It also packs in several features that are specifically designed for video chat, which the others lack. The most important feature of the Portal and the Portal Plus is that aforementioned camera. It has been trained by AI and algorithms to track your movements around the room, keeping you perfectly in frame. During a call, you can tap the picture-in-picture of yourself to see just how good it is at following you around. I have to admit I was really impressed with this. For one thing, it has an incredibly wide 140 degrees field of view, which managed to capture my entire kitchen and living room in a single screen. I can imagine this being especially useful if you want to chat with large groups of people. It pans and zooms almost like a professional cinematographer, even as I was moving all around. It's so smooth that it verges on being a little creepy, as if the camera lens was actually moving around. In actuality, however, the camera is perfectly still. The tracking is done entirely with software. This really comes into play in Spotlight mode, which lets you focus on one specific person. All you have to do is double tap on the person's face, and the Portal will automatically zoom in on them, following their head movements as they move around. This is especially useful for tracking fidgety kids who can't quite keep still. It all adds up to a refreshingly casual way to talk to someone on video. This way you can go about your daily life, like preparing dinner or chasing after the dogs, without losing the person on the other line. I found, for example, that instead of just standing stoically in front of the Portal to talk with my friend, I would busy myself around the kitchen by washing the dishes or just grabbing a bite to eat. Facebook says that one of the ideas behind Portal is to make it feel like the person is right there in the same room with you, and I definitely get that. Of course, if you don't want the camera following you around, you can also enable fixed camera view, which simply keeps the screen framed in a fixed shot. There are a few other cute video chat features too. One is augmented reality filters that can overlay your face and your environment with amusing effects. Another is story time, which lets you tell a dramatic story with the help of teleprompter text, complete with animations, graphics, and sound on the recipient's end. This is clearly meant as a way to entertain kids. When not making calls, the Portal is able to function as a smart display. It comes with several different apps like Newsy, Pandora, Spotify, YouTube, Food Network, and Facebook Watch, with more to come later on. You can also use it as a digital photo frame for your Facebook photos. This is called Super Frame mode in Portal, and you can have it display your friends' birthdays on here as well, just like you would see on Facebook. As far as sound quality goes, it's not great, but it's not terrible either. The Portal Plus has slightly better sound than the Portal with a touch more bass, but neither are as good as dedicated speakers like the Sonos. On the whole, they are slightly tinny but with punchy volume and decent, well-balanced audio. I probably wouldn't use them as primary devices for listening to music, but they certainly work in a pinch. The Portal and Portal Plus come with not one, but two voice assistants. There's Hey Portal, which is primarily used for device controls and calls, and Alexa, which does everything else. This means that if you want to make calls, you have to use Hey Portal. When you want to play Spotify, ask for the weather, set a timer, and so forth, you have to use Alexa. Alexa can't be used for making calls, and Hey Portal can't be used for asking about the weather. Last but certainly not least, we have to talk about privacy. Both Portal devices come with a toggle that shuts off the camera and the microphone, as well as a physical camera lens cover. I did wish that the shutter lens cover were built in instead of a separate piece of plastic that I might lose, but it's better than nothing. You can also set up a passcode so your kids can't make random calls to your friends. According to Facebook, all your video chats are encrypted, and the company doesn't keep records of your calls. The AI on the camera and voice features are run locally and not on Facebook servers. And no, there is no facial recognition technology at work. Like on Amazon's Echo Show, your voice history is stored online, but you can delete them manually. Except not everything is as it seems. Over a week after Portal's announcement, Facebook said that the company does collect some types of information from video chats, such as usage data like length and frequency of calls. And that information could be used to serve you ads. It also said that other general usage data, such as aggregate usage of apps, etc., may also feed the information that they use to serve ads. Of course, Facebook's business model is based on advertising, so this isn't exactly surprising. But the fact that the company wasn't entirely forthcoming about this is a little concerning. If you and your family rely on Messenger for keeping in touch and you're willing to give Portal a shot, I would recommend the cheaper and smaller Portal, which is only $199. In the end, I think Facebook's Portal and Portal Plus aren't a bad idea. A smart display that puts video chat at the forefront is pretty clever, and having the camera follow you around does add to that sense of being there with someone, even though they're far away. The addition of other features like YouTube and Alexa makes it pretty functional while not on a call, almost making it an Echo Show rival. Yet, there are definitely a few issues. Having two different voice assistants is a little confusing, and not all of the Amazon Smart Display features are here just yet. And of course, there's the issue of whether or not you trust a camera from Facebook in your home.